see. I am the greatest combat athlete of all time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Tell the Tape. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C. On this episode of Tell the Tape, I'm going over Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, versus Sean Strickland. Guys, why am I saying that? Why am I changing my tune? Does Sean Strickland really have a chance against a guy like Israel Adesanya that has leg kicks, that's very diverse with his striking? What probabilities does somebody like Sean Strickland have? Guys, I'm here to break it down, but this wouldn't be possible without our sponsor. That's right, Cookie Co. Whenever you guys want to indulge you, whenever you guys want all natural ingredients, you guys make sure to find the local store near you. Make sure to go to cookieco.com and get your munchie on. Anyhow, guys, enough talk. Let's take it to the big screen. Okay, so here we have it. Israel Adesanya versus number 5, Sean Strickland. I tell you what, guys, I thought Sean Strickland had more. I thought he had more losses for whatever reason, but he's got 5 in comparison to Israel that has 2. You know, no submissions, 16 KOs. That rate is pretty crazy when you think about it. To a guy like Strickland with 4 submissions and 11 KOs. 6'1" and 6'4", 80-inch reach advantage to 76. You know, the elder Israel Adesanya. So this is right now we're just going over pretty much the stats, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. You know, let's start off with the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. His strengths. And guys, I know I hit on this dude quite a bit, which I actually started feeling bad, but not really. But there's one thing that Israel does have, and in his championship experience. I think as of right now, it's no longer some of that other stuff. What I would put at number 1, it's just world championship experience. When you get accustomed to training for 5 rounds, when you get accustomed to the lights, the cameras, everything that comes with you being the absolute best in the world, it's a certain drive that a lot of people, when they actually get to, when the lights are actually bright, they don't show up. But I will tell you, somebody that will always show up is this man right here. This man right here will always show up, dude. Whether I believe him or not, he comes to fight and he comes to win. And all that is because of all those 5-round fights that he's had, and obviously taking losses and then coming back and actually winning. That's what makes Israel special. And number 2, his striking. His striking with fakes and feints. He does a really good job of the legs, baiting people. You know, it's the same thing. Like we all do somewhat the same thing, but different strategies. Same thing with Sean O'Malley. Israel Adesanya does a really good job of faking whatever it is that he has, and he'll at times he'll fake you come out to get you to come in to eventually kick you. But he does a really good job, and particularly his hip. He'll fake the leg kick, start bringing in the hands. He'll wait for you to come in to eventually start kicking you. He'll do a really good job of connecting that. And honestly, the biggest weapon that he does have are his kicks. So whether he's right-handed or he's southpaw, whether you're southpaw or right-handed, he's gonna find a way to break your foundation and actually reach those legs. You know, he does a really good job of, even if you are a southpaw, he will go with that lead leg to eventually kick you. But the biggest thing though now, with his world championship experience, his striking with fakes and feints, his leg kicks, is he really does a really good job of setting traps. You know, does a really good job of getting people to move where is it that he wants to move, so he can start looking for those certain things. You know, Israel Adesanya, as much as I talk crap, it's when it comes to the striking game, he's as good as they come. But now my favorite piece, everybody. That's right. I'm going over the weaknesses. We all have them, guys. Number one weakness, which still frustrates me with all you damn middleweights, is wrestling. His wrestling, we saw with Pereira. I mean, it was like 2 pretty much white belts. If we're to give a white belt in wrestling, Israel Adesanya would get one. I'd probably give him maybe a couple stripes because he does a good job at times of getting up. But his biggest weakness is his wrestling. And the other thing too is people don't bring up, as good as he is to kick, he also gets kicked a lot too. I saw in that fight with Jared Cannonier. I saw with Alex Pereira, even though he's a world-class striker, it doesn't matter. His stance is too wide, where I think he can easily be exposed, and nobody's kicking that front leg. And I was talking to Cannonier not too long ago because we both go to the same therapist, Al Escobar, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I wish somebody told me to continue to keep kicking. Like I fell away from it, and I don't know why." His stance. And at times, you know what? He gets too emotional, and sometimes you wonder if that's a thing that can kind of, you know what I'm saying? If like the whole theatrics of him coming out with all these crazy things, you wonder if, you wonder where his head is at sometimes. He does a really good job of putting that pressure on him, but I know there's a bunch of fights, like when he fought Cannonier, when he fought Romero, he did all these antics and then he just didn't show up. Yeah, he won the fights, but it was just a bunch of shit, man, to be quite honest with you. I think he knows that, So that's what I mean by he can get too emotionally involved into a fight. And obviously the last thing is his inability. His inability. You said ability to mix everything up. No, his inability. His inability to mix everything up. His inability to really mix whatever it is that he wants to kind of collaborate and put. He cannot put everything together. It's fakes, kicks. You enter, you get into the fight zone, he's going to that limbo hook, but he doesn't have the ability to really mix the level changes, takedowns, different submissions, like really be that one-rounded guy that you don't know what's gonna come at you. So, that's Israel Adesanya. And without further ado, I'd like to go over Israel Adesanya. See, listen, guys, they don't respect Sean Strickland, man. You see my producers over here, Sean Strickland. They don't. They look at that. Come on, man. That's disrespectful, guys. Sean Strickland. What are Sean Strickland's strengths? I'm gonna tell you guys something now. That makes Sean Strickland, it's his attitude and his experience. His attitude, his confidence, whether he believes he's gonna win or not, he's gonna give you his best. And I think when somebody has that nothing to lose, everything to win, that's what more likely is gonna make this dude dangerous. And obviously with his experience, he's fought a Kamaru Usman, he's fought Alex Pereira, he's fought a lot of these top middleweights in the world that, man, there's experience has a lot to do with that, but also his durability. His durability to continue to keep fighting these dudes and continue to keep strutting and moving forward. You'll never see this dude break, You'll never see this dude break unless you knock him the hell out. His boxing ability. He loves to box, man. And he's confident in his boxing. He believes boxing is life, and does he have hands? Yeah. I saw him against that French not too long ago. Man, he was kind of getting papped up, but his boxing ability to be able to close distance right away and kind of start laying hands is what was able to catch Sean Strickland that victory. Semi-good defense. His defense is better than Israel's, that's for sure. I've seen him stuff takedowns. I've seen him kind of, he's got good work off the cage from what I've seen. And I think these are the areas where I feel like Sean Strickland, I think these are the areas that makes Sean Strickland dangerous. But without further ado, let's get to his weaknesses. Again, Sean, I apologize. I apologize for this. Sorry, not sorry. But respect is earned. It's not given. Sean Strickland. Again, man. My producer's name is Matthew Farhi. Make sure to get him his weaknesses, his stats. That's the number one thing that whenever I do see a fighter and I'm able to analyze a fighter, your stance tells you everything. Your stance literally tells you everything. You don't have no knees. You don't have any bent knees. Like, you're too upright. It's almost like you see everything as a sparring session, and that's a problem. And there's a reason why you haven't reached the top of the mountain, because everything is sparring. A fight is a fight, man. A fight is no longer sparring. This is why you want to train as you would fight. But this is, this is the reason why it's gotten you in trouble against guys like Pereira and guys of that matter. You rely too much on your striking, dude. You rely too much on your hands. It's too much, man. This right here is just too much if that's all you know and that's all you do. It's too much, man. One-dimensional. Fights everyone the same, but when you're one-dimensional, you fight everybody the same. You don't have the ability to change up the game. You don't. And same thing as Israel. They're almost kind of like the same fighter. The only problem is Israel has more crafts. His inability to mix his fighting styles. Can you mix knees, kicks, punches with takedowns? Can you defend? Can you make people seem like you're going for a takedown, go overhand? Things of that nature. Yep. And here we have it. Here we have it. Strikes landed per minute, 3.94 to, pretty crazy here, to 5.86. Strikes absorbed per minute. Obviously, he gets hit a lot more. Striking accuracy, 41 of 50. This is where Israel's good. Takedown defense, he's got better defense. And then obviously takedown accuracy. Like what I'm saying here though, guys, look, I continue to keep circling more on Sean Strickland's side. You know what I'm saying? Obviously this would be Israel. But you know what I'm saying? Like this can Sean Strickland surprise everybody and not be a knucklehead and literally get a takedown. Can you do that? And the other thing is, can you hold a guy that knows how to get up? You can take down Israel, but I tell you what, guys, he does a hell of a good job of getting to his feet. And I know they worked that at I was about to say American Kickboxing, at what is it? What's the name of the?
City.
Yeah, City Kickboxing. So who is it? Who's gonna take the crown? This is the fight is this Saturday. I mean, guys, I think it's a no-brainer. I think it's gonna be an entertaining fight. I think I'm looking forward to more of the press conference than I'm actually looking forward to this actual fight. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was Dracus du Plessis, the real African brother. But yeah, man, I just can't, man. As much as I hate on Israel, he's done some special things. And not only am I going for Israel, not only do I think Israel is actually going to win, but I believe he's gonna stop him. I believe he's going to stop a guy like Sean Strickland, because Sean Strickland has only been one-dimensional and has only used hands, and his stance is going to chew his legs to eventually bring the hands in and pretty much knock him out. So there you have it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys just watched an episode of Tell the Tape. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, a.k.a. Triple C. And you guys make sure to thank our sponsor. That's right. Thank our sponsor with us. That's right. Cookie Co. Whenever you guys want to indulge, whenever you guys want cinnamon swirl, you guys like chocolate chip, you guys love peanut butter cup, you guys make sure to go to cookieco.com and find the nearest store near you. Guys, till next time, I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C, and I'm out!